What's making all that noise out there? Is that my bunny? My bunny making? Oh no! Look, my bunny has a friend. Has a friend. That's right. Yep, they're friends. Definitely friends. Do you know about Tower of Jewels? Not the family jewels, different, but equally impressive. So there you go. Of course, there's my bird of paradise. There's my status. And here is my Tower of Jewels. Bees absolutely love my Tower of Jewels. This is the height of glory. So this is they say it's a biennial, but I've heard conjecture on the internet that Al Gore invented that potentially you could have these things. Biennial is grows for 2 years, blooms, flowers, and dies. There's most of the plants out there are annuals or perennials. Then there's funny ones like this one that are biennials. But some people say that you can get them to live for multiple years before they flower and die. I never really thought about it. I've got them going on all the time, but I've never really watched them. And it could very well be that they do that without me having noticed. Look at this. Look at this thing. Ooh, probably better than the lighting, huh? But they're so cool. They're kind of a pain because they, they grow up, they die, and they're big. Here's a little guy. That's what I was looking for. Here's a little guy. I bet you they're right. I bet you these things grow for years before they flower. I'm not sure if it's so much if it's a biennial. They say it's a biennial. But now that I think about it, I don't know if I believe them. You can see I have some growing down there on the edge of the house. They're kind of here, there, and everywhere. You see them popping up in the garden. They're from the Canary Islands. And the Canary Islands are similar to here, whereby they have cool, wet winters followed by long, dry summers. And as such, a lot of the plants from there are adapted to here. You don't need to do anything to them as far as watering goes, and this is one of them. It's beautiful. It reminds me of the silver sword on the island of Maui, up on top of Haleakala. If you've never gone there, you need to go. It's a very, very cool place. Very, very cool plant. And these things don't need any water at all. They just kind of pop up here and there. I just let them go, and then I sort of have to absorb the workload for when they do die, which will be about 2 months from now. But I think they're just so inspiring is probably the good word for them. I used to sort of plant them outside people's master bedrooms for good luck. It seems like a good luck plant. I don't know why I think that, but it just has that aspirational quality to it where it just reaches to the heavens, sometimes almost perfectly straight up. And and it just makes such a statement. I think it's aspirational. So I suggest you run down to Golden Gate Palms, get yourself some aspirational Echium wildpretti is the Latin name, the Tower of Jewels, and maybe it'll bring some good luck to you. You never know. It might make you aspirational, just like these bees are aspirational that they want to go pollinate. Once you have the plant, it will self-seed in your garden, which is a good thing and a bad thing. You don't want things to self-seed too much. This one seems to self-seed just enough. I'm never having to weed this plant. It comes up in random places. Like you can see this one over here. It's kind of blocking the pathway. But I'm like, hey, yield to the aspiration. Yield to the aspiration. So there it is. And if that doesn't aspire you enough, you can couple that with some beautiful status, which does the same thing from the same part of the world. Super drought tolerant, beautiful green leaf. That actually is a perennial. It's there every year. And if you really want to get crazy, get yourself some South African bird of paradise. Or better, all three of them, just like that.